regarding this, I must say that if we think about it, the operators in the energy area are a privileged class, because utilities generally, because the services they provide are essential services, tend to have the protection of a regulator to make sure that they do not go out of business as long as they work efficiently. So even though in general, of course, there's a lot of uncertainty around in all sectors, and the risk-return relationship has to be borne in mind all the time. We heard of speaking of higher return for higher risk, of course, but only if that risk is not being passed on to the consumer. I mean, we have, for example, nuclear power plants in various countries which have been built, have never been used, and are idle. In some countries, the companies that built them have gone bust or close to that, because they assumed the risk. So it would be correct that they would have a higher rate of return. In other countries, the power plants are unused, have never been used, probably never will be, and yet their promoters have not gone out of business because the regulators have agreed to pass the cost on to the consumers. So the risk is being transferred to consumers. In these cases, it makes no sense to pay a higher rate of return to the promoter just because nuclear generation is a risky sector. So we have to